Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you how to play Urgot jungle. It's not troll. I'd say it's a top 15 pick, kind of similar to Poppy jungle, where you can find niche spots for it. It plays best against melee champions since he is technically ranged. He also has a lot of AoE on his passive legs, so against melee you can use that really well. Against things that outrange him like Xerath or Caitlyn, he can struggle and get kited out. With our items, we're gonna have a decent amount of life still and in combat healing, so yeah, getting kited out is a bit of an issue. Well, it looks like we're up against a blue Kayn. We should be able to play just fine into that. You normally want to start wherever your bot lane is, and you want to start W, then you normally get E, then Q. Then you max W first, Q second, and your E very last. And one of the main things on Urgot is just getting as many points into your W as fast as possible. It's your most important ability, and once it's maxed, it has a 0 cooldown and it turns your fights really nasty. So we're just going to start right on top of it, start with our W like this, and we're just going to walk around it. You can't actually auto attack, it does it for you. So you just focus on moving when you're on your W, because you can't actually even auto, it's automatic. We're going to auto attack E. We're still getting a leash, which is shocking. This is super rare. You're just going to walk around it, try to get your passive up. This is also because when you're using your passive, you want to use them. They refresh at a linear rate, so you want to get all of your legs on cooldown at once. You normally just auto attack then E. That way you cancel them out of their autos. We're going to go into our W, do a little twirly twirl. We got our full passive, every single leg off. It's easier the closer you are to it, so you can walk around it. You are moving slower on your W, so do keep that in mind. Significantly slower. I'll go gank Pantheon right now. He has no flash, and I don't believe he saw me. Hopefully... Oh, I think Annie just killed herself. Damn. Alright, it's fine. I'll just flash Q him. That's fine. We already knew his flash was down, so that was pretty easy. Annie, this should be a freeze for her, I think. It's going to be tough because those minions... Normally on Urgot, you go for a 5 camp clear. All of our abilities on cooldown, so we're just going to hit with the Q and auto attack, go into our W. The main thing is when you gank on Urgot, you want to come up behind them. That way you don't have to Q early. Landing your Q is your main gank tool, since it slows them and it sets you up for your W. So make sure when you come up behind them, you don't use your Q too early, because they're going to be trying to juke it. So just try to get as closest to them as you can before you use your Q, and then you can use your E. And my clear speed is pretty fast, as you saw. Like, we were finishing at 315. Scuttle Crab just spawned in, and we've already ganked. So a 5 camp clear on Urgot is pretty damn fast. We're going to max our W second, run up behind this guy. We're going to get as close as possible as we can before we use our Q or our E. I'll just start out with my W. I have him walled off. He has to flash. I'm not going to use my Q yet, because until he flashes, since I know it's up, I don't want to use it. Because the moment you go to use it, they'll just flash it. They have so much time to react, and you have to stand still to cast it. So ideally, you're just sitting on them with your W, because if you know their flash or dash is up, they'll easily dodge your E or your Q. Because they're so slow. It's kind of like a boss attack where you already know it's coming, you can see it, and just you have a whole second to react. I believe this is warded, so I think he's gonna back away. Yeah, he's just walking away. Not surprised. And he has a pretty good freeze on this right now, so she just needs to thin it out a bit. He's building up a bit of a tsunami. We'll go for double scuttle. It should be up. Oh wow, Kayn already got it. Never mind. We'll just reset. On your first back, as long as you can afford Tiamat, it's a good time to back. Tiamat turns your clear super strong. We're gonna pick up this as well. I didn't talk about the runes, but they're at the start of the video. Press the attack's just best for your overall damage, triumphant, and you need tenacity. If they have no CC, then you don't need to, but even with just the Ashe Slow on their team and Victor stun, it's worth. And then free boots is really nice, and approach velocity is really nice as well. With your red buff slows, if the enemies are impaired at all, or if you land your Q slow or your R slow, it just helps you run them down. It's really strong. And when we open up, oh, Kayn took my stuff. Damn it. So when I ran over here to scuttle, he literally just pushed into my jungle. I assume this is gone too. Alright, he didn't take this, but he took the Gromp. That rat. Accidentally canceled my W there. Be careful not to reactivate it when you're in the middle of using it. Otherwise, you will cancel it. That was an accident. So don't press it twice when you go to use it. That was my bad. Alright, we'll go to our Raptors. We may need to go mid again. Hopefully it's not worded. Just hit it with a Q. You can use your dash and then activate your W and it will happen really fast. So against some monsters you can just E then W. Auto attack EW. Alright, we'll try to gank him. It's not worded this time. Hit him with my slow. Run him down. Oh, he actually ulted away. That sucks. Alright, I'll try to leave the minions. They're in a decent spot for Annie. That sucks that Pantheon had R. You know, I'm going to go to Kane's Raptors. They should be up. I just got 2 minions. I'll get that one as well. Annie should still get these. I should have just taken the rest, honestly, for level 6. It's whatever. But the wave's still in a decent spot for her. Since I saw Kane top, I'll just come over here. Hit it with a Q, EW. If you think someone's in the area, you're going to want to hold on to your E. But if you know you're not going to be fighting anyone, then you don't need your E. You might as well use it against the monsters. You get this shield and the CC. A little bit extra damage. We should be able to gank this. Use our W immediately. Wrap around it. Get our passive off. We'll use our smite. We're in a bit of a hurry. Your clear speed's super high. Once you have Tiamat, you have pretty much the fastest clear in the game. It's really, really nasty. Even though you're not the fastest champ, your clears just get really stupid strong. I think someone just walked up on me there. Oh, there we have Ash. I'm gonna walk up. We're gonna use our W. We'll use our Q. E on top of her. R. Pull her to us. Fear the Ziggs. Oh, we didn't fear him. We didn't quite reach him. Nice. I really need help with this. Looks like Kane's top. He probably went into my camps. I'm going to twirl all the way around him. Get our passive off. You want to do that as fast as possible to get your passive back off a cooldown per leg. Nice. Since we finished the camp, we canceled our W. We just reactivated it to cancel it because once you hit something, so look, once you hit something, you're really slow for the full duration. So once you kill the target, you just turn your W off so you can walk at normal speed. I'll use my E for the shield. I'll use my smite. My smite was on cooldown. That was getting a little too close for comforts. Use my W again, twirl around. Nice, nice. We'll go to our wolves next. Pantheon's chilling mid. We'll hit it with a QEW. Very nice. We'll go to our Raps next and we'll twirl. He'll probably stay for a turret play, I would imagine. I see. I assume he'll stay for a turret play. He should. I'm gonna use my sweeper, make sure he doesn't know I'm here. That way I know how to play this. Oh, it is warded. Sucks. Oh, I didn't even kill it. Shit. I probably shouldn't have taken that from Annie. It's whatever. She's gonna miss most of it. Hopefully she's not too upset by it. We are pretty fed. We need to back here and start building to our mythic item. Even though Tiamat's not a mythic, it's still your most important first item buyout, Urgot. I'm gonna CC the Scuttle, take off his shield. Once again, if you think an enemy champion is nearby, when you're on Scuttle fights, you don't want to waste your E on it. So whenever you're 5 camp clearing into a gank then Scuttle, like, don't just raw eat the Scuttle if you don't know where the enemy jungler is. Alright, so for your first mythic item on Urgot, you have a few different options. I think his best ones are Divine Sunderer and Gore Drinker. I would only go Gore Drinker if they have 4 or more melees though. Since they don't, I'd rather just go for Divine Sunderer. It's all around the best for Urgot, I think. Just so many useful stats with the HP 80, ability haste, the healing, armor penetration. Just really, really nice. Pantheon's popping off bot. Not a huge deal. I don't think they're comp strong. If they went for Red Kayn, I think that would have been fantastic against me and the Wukong. But the blue Kayn should get wrecked by me and Wukong. Once again, you're going to be maxing your Q second after your W. I'm going to activate my W again. Once I have one more point in it, it won't have a cooldown, which will be pretty badass. Alright, it's warded. break it, keep moving. I have my R. It's a huge range and slow. I'm going to dash to get to him. W, blue smite him. Hit him with an R, auto attack, pull him in. And your R is a huge fear. If you can land a fat R in a team fight, you basically solo win the team fight. It's insane. He really wanted that minion. It's kind of funny. Just going to walk around it. It's a shame you can't use your passive against turrets, but I guess you can't have it all. I'm gonna go ahead and take this full minion wave. My passive's up anyways. Your legs glow. Like there's a little glow spot, so you know exactly with what you have up. Kayn, looks like Kayn's bot lane killing my luck, so I could have used my Q and my E here, but at this point, with having my W max, I don't really need to, because look at my healing. The healing's really intense. Holy shit, man. He's so strong. He's really fed. He's the same level as me, but the problem is the reason why that wasn't close is he's full item. And I missed my E. If I would have landed my E, it would have been a lot easier because I would have gotten the stun and 140 damage. Plus, I had no R. But yeah, he's really fed. He has full item plus a serrated Dirk. I just took so much damage from that, man. I don't have the items yet. If I had full Divine Sunderer, I would have easily won that. Oh well. Dragon's coming up again. We'll play around that. Blue buff's up in 50, so we could probably just take Wolves, Gromp straight into Dragon. We'll do that. But yeah, when you're on your W, it doesn't look at your movement speed. It doesn't slow you until you auto something. So until your first auto, you're still moving at normal speed. So I guess it doesn't really matter if you just walk around with it on like this. Or heal a portion of it. And you can keep doing it to refresh your Sheen proc on your Divine Sunderer. I don't know if you were seeing that, but pay attention to right here. Do you see how it procced it by deactivating it? Either time you toggle it, it'll give you your Divine Sunderer, which is on a low cooldown. Or you could just use your any ability. I'll just keep it on for now. It's just really strong. My passive is also on a very low cooldown at this point. I'm going to flip it. Missed my flip because I'm a noob. Trying to get around it. This is why it's easier if you just land your flip to begin with. And yeah, we can go bot lane. Your R slows them more for the lower they are on HP, so you normally don't use it when they're full HP. I'm going to just dash through that. Oh, it happens. Oh shit. Is she gonna die? Damn. I couldn't really save her there. I don't have the kit to really stop that. Get another point in our queue. Until we get steel plate, steel cap boots, the armor boots, I don't think we can solo the Pantheon, but I think we can solo Kayn. We're a lot more fed than he is. Looks like Pantheon's staying mid, like I said. I don't think we can solo him. Looks like Wukong just killed Kayn topside. That's fantastic. So much damage on per passive doing max health. It's just so nutty. That's why having the physical percent based magic shred on this Divine Sunder is so good. Alright, we can gank Pantheon now. I'm going to toggle off our W. Pantheon's pulling off. He may just be roaming bot. We'll chill here for a sec. He might just be resetting, or oh, there he is. I'll act like I'm leaving. The problem is since Ashe saw me, now Kayn knows I took his red. Gonna blue smite him. I missed my missing my stuff. Well played by the Annie. I held on to my E and my hit him with the Q since I had to. Was no longer gonna be able to reach him. You normally want to Q then E. He jumped on me trying to dodge my stuff, but it was too late. Kayn's bot already took his red buff. I am leaving my bot side jungle exposed though. Hopefully he doesn't invade. Just break that real quick, toggle it off. I wouldn't recommend toggling W to break wards unless it's max. That way you don't have to... Because you don't want to put your W on cooldown just to break wards. So once it's max though, it won't go on cooldown. Turn it off here for a second so I can walk faster, and I'll reactivate it once I'm in place and once our passive is up anyways again. Now that I'm already on top of it, I can just leave it on. It's really cool how it doesn't cost mana. They should probably change it to where being on his W costs him like 5 mana a second or something. Oh, snipes, baby! That is so delicious. One of the most satisfying R's in the game. I'm just gonna smite the cannon. You don't want to let the cannons go to waste, man. Take the whole wave. Annie's dead. We might as well push it and start crumping their turret. She's having trouble laning against Pantheon anyway, so getting her out of lane is going to be really helpful. I'll toggle it off for my Divine Sunderer, damage and healing. Very nice. I don't feel like using my other ability since I don't know where Kane's at. Pantheon might ult me. I want to get out of here. I think that's what's happening because they're rotating. Yeah, they're all coming. Kane's gonna end up pushing bot side. I don't know if this is warded. If I can find out if it is or not. I don't know if he just saw me. Yeah, Victor. It looks like Victor may be coming over here. Put another point in my queue. I'll chill in the bush. Hopefully Ashe doesn't. Oh, I missed everything. If I would have landed that, he was dead. Yeah, normally when the bush and they can't see you, you QE. But in that case, since Kane's so fast, I probably should just eat him raw out of the bush. He reacted really fast to my Q. Props to him, man. This is probably warded. Oh, wow. Yeah, Ashe. Oh, let's go, baby. Oh, I couldn't kill him fast enough. With Urgot, as you're reeling them in on your R, they can kill you and then they'll be saved. So it's kind of like pulling in a fish on a hook when they're low enough on HP with your R. But it takes time to reel it in. If you die before they're fully reeled in, they get to live. I was really close to being able to reel the Pantheon in. His shield was making that challenging. I didn't want to fight them 1v3 like that. They got a really good pinch on me and I didn't have tier 2 boots. I had no real escape. I shouldn't have stepped out of the bush. I stepped out of the bush several times. Semi-accident. It's just sloppy. Alright, so your next item typically going to be finishing off your Tiamat and the Ravenous, especially if you're fed. Your next best item is Ravenous after Divine Sunderer. If you're not fed, then you typically go for Black Cleaver, or if they're tanky. But I don't think I even need Black Cleaver this game because they're not tanky like at all. So we'll probably just go for just more defensive items at this point. We could even go, probably not Spirit Visage, but we could go an armor item. Oh, I can't dash through that. I'll just take this camp. Your R slow is insane. If they're really low on health, like half health or lower, and you hit them with an R, it's like a NASA slow, dude. It's huge. It's only just really bad if they're full health. Typically want them to be missing at least a quarter health before you R, unless you have to use it to begin with. Not ideal. Take that. I'm gonna take everything, dude. I'm just keep farming. I would say Urgot's kind of like a ranged Mundo in terms of playstyle. He can farm really well and his 1v1s are super strong. He struggles with a lot of the same things Mundo does though. Like he can be kited out really easily in team fights. I really hope this isn't warded. I don't think it is with the way they're acting. Alright, yeah, I don't think it is. I may just flash the wall. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna get him. Oh, yeah, I wasn't quite. I opened it up with my R just as a slow and to try to kill him fast, to reel him in, to already have it pre-landed, but I wasn't doing damage to him, man. He's got 200 HP and he has armor. He has an HP item and an armor item, so making it tricky. My team's kind of dying right now. It's not the end of the world. They don't have the shutdowns or anything, so only matters so much at the moment. But look at that clear, dude. It's just so fast. I can just chill on the Annie. I don't really have to go for Ashe. I'll just wait, or I could go farm more. I could definitely wait for Kane. I'll just E raw out of the bush. If they're paying attention, if you use your Q, sometimes they'll dodge your E. It just depends. Your E has such a long startup. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, see, I missed it again. He's trying to dodge my R right now, but we just run him down. Having the red buff and approach velocity helped us run him down there. Got that bunch of, we got 15% bonus movement speed running him down there. That was really good. Yeah, your E's, the range is pathetic. Urgot's E is very underwhelming to land, because I was just like an inch away. Like, I'll just hit this guy with an R, I guess. Yeah, come to Papa. We have 2 dragons still, and I'm farming all of Kane's jungle. Yeah, you just gotta land those passes, man. We'll go for his golems next. We could even wait in bush. My sweeper's down, though, so I'm a little hesitant to bush camp. I could camp up here in this bush, though. I feel safe about that. Yeah, we'll just wait over here. It doesn't seem to be warded, and we know that's not warded. So worst case scenario, they saw me up on a further up ward. I think Lux is about to get pounded. She's just up super, super far. Hopefully Ashe doesn't launch her hawk shot over here. Okay, they literally just warded it. Oh, we actually almost had him. And he might pop off here. We'll see. Lux has snare. The damage is really high because you have to keep in mind Pantheon's incredibly fed. He has more kills than me, but less CS. And I was also fighting Kayn at the same time, who has 2 full items as well. It's tough. We'll go for a Ravenous Hydra at this point since we're fed. For our next item, we really want some armor. I think Thornmail's the way to go. We can build in... We can avoid going for like a Chempunk Chainsword for the heal cut. Pantheon has healing on the Conqueror. Ashe is going to have healing here really soon with their items. So we won't even need Chain Punk. We'll have the Bramble. It's really nice for survivability because they have a lot of lethality. Pantheon and Kayn are both going lethality. Ashe is dead. I don't know what she's doing. I think she got caught deep and was trying to suicide, but Ezreal smacked her with an R. Yeah, I'll just go straight for the dragon. I'll skip red buff. Ashe is dead. I don't need to lollygag on red and prolong the situation. I'll leave him with 1 wolf. In general, oh, I got it too because of the burn. In general, if your teammate starts the camp, you give it to them. Since he just fresh started it, I didn't really have to give the whole thing to him. Like, we can fight this. I'm gonna hit Ziggs with an R. Ooh, I hit the Pantheon. You see that slow? He's still slowed. Oh, I couldn't pull him. We just needed like 100 more damage and I could have yanked him out of his R with my R. That would have been fantastic. Ashe tried to snipe it with her R AoE damage. If Ashe's R hits somebody, it does AoE damage to everything. Like to all enemies, even the dragon. So Ashe almost stole that because my smite was on cooldown. You can use your Q to check bushes as well. Gotta figure out if something's in there. It makes a different sound when it hits something. Alright, that was worded, but it's not anymore. I'm just gonna cross through and keep taking the camps. We're really strong. If we have just 1 person fighting with us, we are not gonna die. The Divine Sunder healing now and with our armor. The Lux just has to run to me. There's no way they can kill her. We're getting really high up on CS ahead of the Kayn as well. Messed up my Q there. Oh well. Keep farming it up. We'll probably go Thornmail and more armor. Their mages, their top and their Ziggs are both really far behind to where... I guess we could get Maw. We could get Thornmail, Maw, and then another armor item. We're just going to E at her to get to her. We'll hit her with an R. Keep chunking her. Pull her into the Pantheon. I'm behind him, chunking him. Use the shield. Yeah, he's so screwed. Yeah, sometimes you need to use your R early, just the slow, to stay on top of them. It's such a long slow. It lasts for so long. It's crazy. Just keep trying to move around them to land all your max health damages. We could have potentially gone for Baron there. I was low on health. I've been healing up with my Ravenous. I should have gone for Baron though. I thought we may just go for inhib while I farm. It's my bad. Yeah, it's looking like Thornmail. Ziggs is starting to get more and more, so is the Victor. Maul would be really good on us. It's a strong magic resist lifeline item. We get the big MR shield. Super, super strong. Baron's such a wide monster, it's hard to get around it. Nice. I didn't have my smite. Didn't need it. Check the bushes. Not warded. I'll just reset. That's a huge back for us, guys. Once again, if they are tanky, if they have things like Rammus or like a Gnar or a Garen, if you're gonna need to shred some armor, then yeah, get the Black Cleaver second, third item. But they're not. Their whole team's soft. Yeah, next item, we're gonna also magic resist. The mages are doing a bit too much at this point to me. I don't like that. They have a lot of easy to land damage at the Victor R, especially. One Victor R without any magic resist will do over half my health without this item. But now that I have some magic resist, like their sorcery shoes, flat magic penetration is going to go to waste. It only is 18 versus my 35, so I have more magic resist. That I purchased more than they even have magic pen at the moment because they don't have void staffs yet. So we're in a pretty good spot. Oh, I can't quite reach him. Your R, like even though he's in range, it takes a second to cast, so I can reach them now. But they're so far away and under turret, it's not really worth it. Alright, we gotta back off. We can literally just wait for Dragon Soul. Waiting for Dragon Soul is a free win. They'd only be able to beat us at that point if they get the Eldar. That sucks. I'll wait in the bush for somebody. Turn on my W, just blast that kid. He got absolutely erased. And he just sped me up with that shield. Ashe is just going to keep grinding the bush. What a rat. Oh, Pantheon's down here. I have my R. Can always snipe him. Just remember it takes like around a second to cast. So you need to compensate for that. Oh, and it's that missed. That was pretty close, but even that missed. That healing is so high. I'm just tanking for the Wukong. I don't want him to take the damage. Oh, that almost killed him. No way. I'll go get the golems. Once you have Ravenous Hydra, like just your jungle item alone that you buy at the very start, the Hellblade gives you it's like 12 or 15% Omnivamp, so you heal a lot off of the monsters. It's monster Omnivamp, but this as well gives us 15% Omnivamp in general, so the Ravenous Hydra is just kind of... Wow, that's sauce. Alright, we need to back off. Wow. Toss Ziggs. Oh, I just canceled my W. I tossed him, activated W, but accidentally pressed it twice, so I almost immediately canceled it. I don't think I can get to this guy. Maybe. He's being really weird with his pathing. He's just going to go deeper and deeper into our jungle. Got him. It gives vision as well, which is pretty big. Dash forward. He's moving at 355 right now, it says. He's moving pretty damn slow. I have my W on. He's just fucked. Yeah, dude, you did like no damage to me, and just 2 of my passive autos on my W did like half his health. It's over for them. If you're gonna beat Urgot, you need a Shredder AD carry like Vayne or Kai'Sa, or you need to be able to just kite him out with long range things like Syndra or Lux, but you can't pick melee champions in the Urgot jungle. That's where he really shines. That's Dragon Soul. That's an extra 328 shield, plus an extra 6% armor and magic resist. That's a lot. Feels good. It's a nice little insurance policy for ending the game. Yo, come at me, bro. What are you doing? Why'd he get so close? He must be laggy. Come to Papa. See how much damage I'm taking from the mages, though? The Victor R and Ziggs alone nearly killed me, even with the MR. So I'm glad I had it, or I definitely would have died there. Pretty crazy. Even with the Dragon Soul, just 2 of them hitting me. But we're back to nearly, not full health, but we're back to over half, which is pretty good. I need to kill another camp. We could probably just reset here. There's no reason to overstay. 2 of them are still dead, so inhib and reset. I have my R. Hit him with my R, he slowed. I just pull him in. I love that so much. It's so tasty. Gonna flash E. She flashed as well. I'm gonna turn off my W to move faster. Try to run into these guys. Turn off my W. We're in a hurry. And that's GG, guys. That's how you play some Urgot jungle. If you guys enjoyed this Urgot jungle commentary guide, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is KingStix. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.